Hey, what's up, everybody? Gaijin Guinea Pig here, and today something a little different. A Day to Remember decided to release a new song and a music video to go along with it for a track called Feedback. I have no idea if this is off a new album that's forthcoming, but bands just drop singles out of nowhere these days. It could very well be just that. But before we get into the reaction, I'm going to talk a little bit about ADTR and sort of my history with this band up to this point. I really, really loved this band for a long time, like almost obsessive levels. Because when I first heard For Those Who Have Heart, I was really into pop punk music, and ADTR really incorporated these heavier elements into pop punk. So for me, it felt like this evolution of that sound, and I was just hooked instantly. Their catalog of music has been quite the roller coaster. Like most bands, to be fair. Homesick was fantastic. Common Courtesy had some great songs. I even like Bad Vibrations. Of course, there is the very controversial You're Welcome album. I think the You're Welcome album is really bad, actually, even upon repeat listens. It's one of those albums that I tried to go back to a few times and sort of give it a fair chance. I just think it's really bad. It feels like a band that was going through some sort of identity crisis. Like they didn't know what they wanted to be anymore. It was like, do we continue being a heavy band? People seem to like the heavy stuff. Do we lean into the more pop punk, emphasis on the pop side of things? Do we keep blending the sound? Like it just felt like they didn't know how to continue evolving. To me, I don't necessarily think they need to. My hope for this song, Feedback, is that they hit the reset button a little bit and try to find that sound that they started off with. Not because it's necessarily better, but I just felt like that was their sound, and they owned it, and they had a lot of fun making that kind of music, or at least it felt fun to me. Of course, I still like the heavier stuff, like Second Sucks. Jeremy's Scream is one of the best out there, but I think there's an obvious reason why it's been so long since they've made new music. Even though Miracle was quite a banger, that little one-off single that came out a while back, I think they probably didn't expect the heavy negative reaction to You're Welcome. And when you're an artist, I have to assume that putting something out there that you've worked hard on and having it be received negatively has to sting quite a bit and really make you reassess everything that you thought was right and get back to the drawing board. And I think that they've been spending a lot of time trying to figure out what's next for them. They've been touring a lot, and that's about it. So long story short, I do love this band. I have a lot of fondness for the music that they've put out in the past, and I'm rooting for them to put out something that's going to make me fall in love with them again, for lack of better words, because we have gone our separate ways. It was a nasty split, folks, with that last album, but I Want to Love You Again, ADTR. So let's see what you have here with Feedback. Okay. All right. A little anxious in a good way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's dark, that means it just frozen it all. I'm just trying to figure out.
Okay, so they're already having fun again with the videos. Already a totally different kind of riff for him. And hating it. the irony of his lyrics and me reacting to it is not lost on me. Oh, this is gonna piss hardcore fans off. Yeah, that's got Stank on it. Okay. Axe. But that's sick. This part of the video. All right, Jeremy, you're getting it anyway. Wow. What a coincidence. I'm leading up into the reaction of this. I'm giving my feedback on their most recent album. So, that's fun. But feedback, okay. That riff is instantly something that I've never really heard from them before, so that's okay. I don't need you guys to sound exactly the same. This is them still experimenting with different sounds, but at its core, I still felt like this was ADTR. A different sound for sure, and I know that it's probably going to piss off a lot of quote-unquote metalheads or those who just want everything to be super heavy, but I argue ADTR has never been a band that's always been heavy. Like, these cleans from Jeremy sounded really good. There's obviously some sort of distortion filter on his vocals. I don't know. I thought it was catchy. The little breakdown was just groovy enough to bang your head, and it sounded different. Was it super rock radio friendly? Absolutely. Is it an instant classic? No. No, it's not. But I like that they're still trying new things and that it still has a little bit of balls to it. If we can move away from that sort of faux country pop music that they were making, I'll be pleased. So it didn't blow me away, but it was sort of a step in the right direction. I still feel like ADTR is going through a bit of an identity crisis, trying to figure out who they are, but damn it, I'm just so curious that I have to stay on the journey. I have to see where they go next. But hey, those are my thoughts. ADTR feedback. I'd love to hear what you think down in the comments below. But as always, thank you so much for helping my small channel grow. Thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one.